So was there more chemo after this, or was it just like they removed it and you just went about your life?
Yeah, so fortunately they removed it and they got all the margins and it was stage 0, so it really had not spread anywhere. And they are just going to continue to monitor me in the ways that I have already been monitored. And they'll probably follow up beyond that 5-year mark for colon cancer, just for the lung cancer piece.
Yeah.
But it was a different type of cancer than the colon cancer was. What was it? Squamous cell, and this was adenocarcinoma.
Do they think the two were kind of coincided with one another? Like anything from the colon cancer that they didn't catch the first time, or just something in that
That's
regard,
what
or
I
they
thought. I really wanted to believe that it was like due to the colon cancer, but they said the two are completely separate, which surprised me. And then I was surprised too when talking to more of my cancer friends who've been through cancer. They said that, it's not as uncommon as you might think. They said they've heard of their friends getting a secondary or another primary cancer. And I was like, no way. I thought this was really uncommon. Just, I thought it would have been like a stage 4 diagnosis and that it had moved to my lung, but that really wasn't the case for me. It was completely separate, but another type of cancer. So it isn't as uncommon as you might think if you've had a primary cancer, which is so interesting to me.
Yeah, no, that is definitely interesting. And, I guess that's just how your body built, or specifically whatever it's fighting off.
Yeah.
It's just, I guess like a million questions. Did chemo break down my body that something else was able to like grow somewhere else? I guess it's a million and one questions. But as long as they
Yeah.
got it early, which is God
Hmm.
bless, like, thank the doctors, you just
Yeah.
gotta keep on talking, right? Yeah, keep
Yeah.
on doing squats.
Keep
And they-
on doing squats
and
because something's working.
you have an incredible attitude with it, which I think is a beautiful thing to be able to bring into this space, because you're not going to beat cancer if your mindset isn't like seeing the end goal. I think that with anything we go through. So I think you have this energy. You keep going through all these ups and downs, but yet you keep kicking ass and getting stronger each time. That's all that matters, right?
Yeah.
You're ready for a fight. And did I hear you run marathons, right? Or are you running them now again?
I am. I ran another marathon. My goal is to run all the world marathons. And so far, I've done Boston, I did New York before cancer. And then 8 months after chemo, my sister and I did Chicago together. My
Oh
next one
wow.
is Yeah, my next one is Berlin, and that one's in September, September 27th. And after
Oh,
that, I think it's like Tokyo and Sydney, Australia, and London. And then I'll hopefully finish all of them.
that's crazy and awesome for you. Now, if you tell me that you run them in like 5 hours, 4 hours, I'm gonna be really sad at myself.
Yeah.
You're
4:15 is my best
you're
right now. I'd like to run under 4 though.
that seems to be the goal for marathoners.
Yeah. Yeah, I do want to
To
mention
get you.
I don't know how like um healthy it is to run long distances like every day. And I've done a lot of research on this, especially because I love athletics. I love working out. But I have learned that a good mix of like a long distance run and then sprinting and weightlifting. And I don't think I have consistently done this. And I'm trying to train for Berlin by doing these things, but consistently like trying different things instead of only doing long runs, instead of only weightlifting, instead of only sprinting, like by mixing it up.
I know what you need:
What do I need?
a schedule.
I need a schedule.
You need a schedule for this. You just gotta plan out the days, and
There
then
we
you'll be
go.
able to nail it.
Sounds great.
How long ago was the surgery on your lung?
So that was in April. That was in April. Yeah. So it wasn't
Of
that
this
long
year?
ago. Yeah. Yeah.
Like a couple months
Couple
ago.
months ago. Yeah.
Well, you look great.
Thank you.
That-
Back to running, so I'm happy about that one.
but I guess like if they've confirmed that there's no more cancer cells, They were able to remove it entirely, right? You just
Hmm.
have to be watched, and
Yep.
you get back. You didn't need chemo or anything, which seems like a blessing, right?
Ah, such a blessing.
Does that make you clean up your diet more and just be more conscious of everything that you do?
Yeah, I think that it does. It's hard, and I want to admit, like, I'm not perfect at all. I have friends who want to go out or eat junk food, and sometimes I'll just enjoy that experience with them, and I won't be so hard on myself. But
That's good. You
other
shouldn't be.
times, yeah, other times I'm like, like I need to drink my like I have celery juice pretty often, green tea pretty often now. Um and I think even after during and after chemo, it was kind of hard to keep up with the good diet because you feel like crap, honestly, and
Yeah.
it's easy to eat carbs during chemo and to just be existing during chemo and trying to get through it. But after it ended, it was still tough, and then slowly getting back to eat something healthy every day. And then that kind of helps you take the next step in the right direction and like eat another thing that's healthy or drink another juice. I personally love the juices, I think, because it makes it so easy to get in the nutrients that you need. And
Yeah.
it's also easy on the GI system, which is obviously personal to me. So I like juices a lot, and I think it's an easy way to start if you're struggling to eat healthier to try to start there.
No, it is, and that, and just like I always tell people, you just even if you just walk 30 minutes a
Yeah.
day, the studies on it are so amazing that I'm shocked more people just I don't want to work. Okay, just go for a walk. Like
Yeah.
just take 30 minutes. Um,
Like
it's one
even
of
during
those
your
things.
lunch break.
I mean, there's always time to put 30 minutes into a walk.
Yeah.
Really want to try to get people to like start taking care of themselves before they have to.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
and taking care of yourself, unfortunately, in today's day can be very expensive. So there are alternatives. Like you don't need like a fancy gym. You can go to the lesser gyms. You can go outside. You could do little things. You know, I also think that like if you want to go eat the pizza, go eat the pizza. I'm a New
Yeah.
Yorker, sorry, but like it's never gonna stop me from eating good. Like I eat very clean, and then you don't have to feel guilty or worry that like you take a couple days to enjoy if you're on vacation or you're going away. You're allowed to live life. If you're not living life, there's no point to it.
Hmm.
But life can't be fun 24/7, even though we want it to be. But I mean, I think it's beneficial. I think that's the message that is so important, especially with you, that people probably see is that you can go through this. You could have, since we still don't know what your career is, you tell us what you do every day and that you can still incorporate what you love on the side. I don't know if that's what you want to become more of it, what you do in the future, but I definitely think you should stick to it. And I think that's that's the message is always just keep going. And I think that's a great thing. It sounds like you have a great supportive family
Hmm.
and friends.
Hmm.
Do you
I
have a big
do.
family?
I have I'm the oldest of four, yeah, oldest of four, and my extended family is really big. So we have a big family, a lot of support, a lot of encouragement. So I feel surrounded by love, and I think that's important. Or if you can find your community of people that support you online, or if you can find it, out in the day to day, if you can find people who support you, I think that's really helpful in the journey too. And then for work, I am currently in accounting, but I have also done some marketing. And I think I'll always be interested in the marketing side of things. And I've done it for different businesses. And I am currently working for my family business. It's Factory Five Racing. It's a kit car company, and
Oh, adrenaline junkies. I love it.
yeah, definitely. So growing up, always around some really cool cars and anything on wheels.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was in a
Um.
racer growing up, so
Oh.
I was originally from Florida. Like we would top cars out at like 200 miles an hour on I-95. It was great. I mean, I love speed. Um,
Come
you don't
by
get much of that now in New
anytime.
York, though. Oh, I might take you up on that. That's in Boston, right?
Yeah, we're in Wareham, Massachusetts, right by the Cape.
Nice. All right. Boston's beautiful. Been several times. Oh, that's awesome. So that's good. So it's a whole family affair, and you have, and the extended family is this boyfriend your fiance now, or just boyfriend?
No,
I don't
just
know what to call him.
boyfriend.
Nah. Did you meet him through your cancer journey? Because you said he works as an anesthesiologist.
Yes. And I met him online, but ironically, he
Oh, okay.
works at the same place where I got my lung surgery.
Oh, so you were already dating him before the lung surgery, lung
Before the
procedure.
lung surgery. Yep.
Oh, nothing like a hospital to bring two loves together. So I'm going to ask you an out of the box question.
Okay.
If you could sit down with yourself, the version that you are now, with the version of who you were, what would you tell yourself if someone was listening? Maybe it will inspire them to think twice or do things differently.
I think I had a lot of anxiety about things that I couldn't control before, and cancer was something else that I couldn't control. So I would say to the version of myself that's listening, and for all your listeners, I would say to slow down and take a few minutes every day to just write down what you're grateful for, and not focus on what you're worried about, but focus on all the good things in your life, because if I had done that, I don't think I would have been as worried through the process. And uh, like knowing that I would, you know, make it through, I don't think I could have known that. But just not having this, if I didn't have to have the stress, I would be um maybe even in a better position. So I would say, like, don't worry so much because it's all going to be okay.
Well, I like that. You got wiser, you got older.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't get comfortable dating right away after. I think that's actually a really good thing, also. Cancer is.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that makes me think about what actually happened, and the truth is I was scared dating after. I had this weird like fear of illnesses, fear of like getting sick again, and fear of like new people and new things. And so I think uh ironically, like going through that breakup and dating again made me get out of my shell and just like experience life again without like having to overcome that fear. So I guess I'd say, yeah, you might become more fearful during cancer of like getting more illnesses or getting sick or not trusting other people because of everything you've been through. But just to put yourself in those uncomfortable situations sometimes so that you can continue just living your life.
Yeah. Because everyone's going to have sick days and illnesses and life happen.
Yeah, life's gonna happen.
Life's going to happen until it stops happening. Guess what? You won't know
Yep.
that. Doesn't matter. So just live and large. So I like that. I like, and it sounds like you met someone who's actually very compassionate because to do what he does for a living makes him already
Yeah.
understand health issues and the process. So I think that's
Hmm.
a good thing. Weird that you met someone within the hospital world.
I know it was definitely weird, but I think also that helped us click right away too.
I approve. Haven't met him. I approve. Um, so I want to just kind of sum this up and also just, I knew talking to you beforehand this was going to be inspiring, but talking to you, seeing you, and just hearing how you just never let the word no or stop get in your way, I think is an incredible tale to who you are, how you were brought up. And I think a lot of people should take away that no matter what, you have to know how to talk to yourself, to motivate yourself, to just do little things every day to keep kicking ass and keep putting one foot in front of the other, no matter how hard it is. Just speaking to you, the energy, you're charismatic, your energy. I'm more energized. Like
Good.
it's, but I'm just so happy that you trusted us with sharing your story, and with being part of this. And I usually say I hope, but I know people will find this and it will resonate with them because I know so many people ask those what if questions
Hmm.
and or like the self doubt or the not speaking out soon enough questions. And I think there's a lot to learn here. So I'm very honored that you trusted us with sharing all of this with us and with your, you know, the personal stuff that I think people forget is part of the cancer story too. Relationships, emotion, mentally, physically, and the little things that people don't like to talk about. So it's my honor to have you, and I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm grateful to be here, and yeah, I'm so lucky to be on this podcast. So thank you.
So now we'll have the fun. You ready for some fun?
Ready?
What's your favorite food?
Oh, okay. I love chicken pot pie. That's actually my favorite food. I don't eat it that often. And there are healthier versions that you can make, but that's my favorite food.
Oh, I haven't had a good chicken pie in years. That sounds delicious.
It's very homey. Hmm.
Favorite song right now?
Ooh, favorite song right now. Good Vibrations by, is it by the Beatles? Yeah. Is it by the Beach Boys or the Beatles?
Like Good Vibrations. That song?
Yeah. I'm talking
That's not the.
about good vibrations. Da 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 da.
That's like an '80s song.
Yeah, but I was listening to a YouTube video and it
The
was
Beach
talking
Boys.
about the Beach Boys. That's it. Yeah. Not the Beatles. What am I talking about?
No, I'm like no.
No, I like
That's an.
that song. It's odd, but
That's
I'm in Newport and it's summertime and I feel like that's the mood of the summer.
no.
And then also I was listening to this
Are you?
podcast or this like YouTube, not podcast, sorry, YouTube video recently, and it was talking about like how your cells vibrations are so important. And like your cells can be like energized and or in a flow state, or they can be like they can be kind of depressed. And it's like that song kind of is all encompassing, and I feel like I want the good vibrations. I want my cells to vibrate.
Um. What's
Okay.
your favorite emoji that you use a
Oh, my
lot?
favorite emoji. So in sign language, this is I love you, and I've been using that a lot more recently with the people who I love in my life, like my family and friends, and I'll just send them the I love you emoji. And if they don't know that it means I love you in sign language, I tell them because I just want to let them know how much they mean to me.
Well, if they ask what it is, next time send the middle finger.
No.
That's my favorite one. I like that. That's very sweet. So I guess a bigger question: What's the fastest you've ever gone in a car?
Ooh, I think I've gone 200 with my dad in the car, or close to 200, but some customers at Factory 5, they just have gone insanely fast. I've never been in a car with a parachute, but a lot of them have been in a car with a parachute on the back. So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
So, do we get one embarrassing story of you?
One embarrassing story? Hmm.
Yeah, let it out.
Embarrassing as in through my cancer journey or in general?
I mean, whatever. I mean, you if you have an embarrassing one for cancer, that's a good way to look at it too, with a little humor.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if I have one that's funny. That's the thing. Is this it's might be too
I
serious.
don't know if embarrassing is funny. I think it's awkward.
Okay. Okay, so after colon cancer, I was trying out different chemo can be really like constipating for some people and not constipating for others. It can do the opposite. But I think for me it was constipating and I was trying out all these different drugs to help with the process of moving things along after. And yeah, I might have made a mess of the bathroom and yeah, and then afterwards someone was like, "Gosh, it's like something blew up in there." I'm like, "Oh my God." I went in there, cleaned it up. I was like so embarrassed. And I mean, that's the reality of
Or
colon
like a
cancer
friend.
is like it's so embarrassing and raw, but it really humbles you. So,
Did they advise you taking more laxatives and stuff, or was this you going back to your roots beforehand?
um, I know, right? It's like going back to my roots, and now I'm on nothing. And I feel great
There you
on like
go.
zero medication, but it took me figuring out like how much water I needed. I do a lot of mineral water now. Celery juice is really helpful and conducive to like going to the bathroom. Coffee can be
Yes.
helpful, not in every situation, but caffeine can be helpful too. So it just took like a while for me to figure out what worked for me, but when I figured it out, I was like, okay, I'm done with this laxative stuff.
Listen, once you know how to eat right, your body gets tuned in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, like for me, since you want, I'll be embarrassing to for me, even though my doctors hate me, but I don't listen. Um, the more I get rid of like vegetables and the more I get rid of fruit and I just go back to like fish and steak, within a month, I feel a million times better. But they're like,
Oh,
you can't with your cholesterol. I was like, you can't tell me anything because it's working. If you can tell me something else that works, I'll try that too. But like, I
wow.
also then like when I get off, it fucks up my whole digestive system again because you can't eat red meat 3 times a day. I don't
Right,
care what
right.
all these TikTokers tell you. You can't.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's wild. It's you really have to like, and I know my body so well that like I can't eat chicken anymore because I think
Oh, get this.
the
I
well,
went to Costa Rica a couple years ago and I had the chicken there. And normally I get an upset stomach when I have chicken. I feel not great. I get acid reflux. But
allergic.
in Costa Rica, I had the chicken there. It was like fresh out of the backyard and I felt so good. I'm like, what
All
is
right.
wrong with American chicken?
Well, it's I think that it's gone because I used to eat so much chicken. I can't even have like by accidentally taking a bite of it. I'm down for like 3 days. Like I get lethargic.
Oh,
I think they've just overproduced them and so much chemical changes have been made in chicken because I used to eat chicken all the time. But I think they've
yeah.
just altered chicken so much that my body's just
Mm,
like, stay away,
yeah.
stay away.
Yeah.
So I just don't do it. I don't do it. And then just for some clicks, are you a Taylor Swift fan? I feel like that's every girl now.
Yeah, I might be.
That is
I
why I'm
went
said Beastie Boys instead of like everyone says Taylor Swift.
so I mean there was a period of time where I wasn't a fan, but I came back to her. I was like, you know what? I feel like she's grown up now and I like her new album and so yeah, I'm a Swiftie again.
So what? And this will be the last one. It will be the hard one because the easy ones were hard for you. So I don't know.
Okay.
What is one thing people assume about you that's completely wrong?
I think I'm shy at first, so people think that I'm shy. And then I get to know someone and it's like, wow, you won't ever stop talking. I think obviously I've been pretty open on this podcast, but in general, when meeting someone new, I'm pretty shy.
All right, that juxtaposition. I think that's great. I think this has been great. This is like the fun side of social media. That's the good side.
Yeah.
It's a blessing for that. I'm appreciative of your time. I'm so grateful, and you don't you won't hear the end of it. You'll be connected to us forever. Well, me now. Sorry.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm
Uh,
excited to listening to your next podcast. I love it. I love bringing voice. I think you're doing awesome work. Yeah,
well, thank you.
it's meant to be.